So I am driving my car through the outskirts of Toronto, and I am lost. It is a terrible snowstorm, one of those whiteout condition snowstorms. I cannot get cell reception to use the map on my phone. Moreover, I have the most important business call of my life, a conference call with really the whole future of NTV at stake. I didn't want to be the guy saying we didn't have Young and the Restless or Days of Our Lives anymore. I would have been thrown out of the island. The whole future of our company is at stake. I can't get reception. I'm driving around. I pulled an all-nighter, flown in from Newfoundland the day before. In the background of all of this, my marriage is ending, a lot of stress, not fun to go through. Oh yeah, and my dog is dying in the front seat next to me. Broken back. Dog broke its back. My marriage is ending. This terrible whiteout condition of this snowstorm, and I just can't get reception on my phone. It is stressful. I'm going on no sleep. So what do I do? What do I do in that circumstance? I see a parking lot in the corner, and I pull into it, and I meditate. Meditate. What does that mean? I think you're envisioning maybe throwing some robes on, putting my beads on, get some sitar music going in the car, some incense lit. No. You don't need to do any of that. For me, what I do when I meditate, it's the whole moment of getting into the moment, of realizing that life is always going to throw you stress, always throw stuff at you. And in fact, if you're trying to get your happiness from your daily affairs, it's not going to happen. It's up, down, gain, loss, victory and defeat. The whole history of humankind has been one big cycle of this up, down. You're happy, you want to get happy, you're a little less happy. So what do you do when you meditate? You take your focus off the world, off your body, off your eyes, off even your mind and your thoughts, and you just try to be for a couple minutes, and you're not deriving any sense of peace, fulfillment, or happiness from external circumstances. You're deriving your sense of peace from within. So here's how it looked in that car in Toronto. I'm sitting there in the parking lot. You just want to get comfortable first. You want to sit comfortably. You don't want your body to distract you for your couple minutes you're going to spend in meditation. You want to fill up your lungs. Breathing's a trip. It's the one thing our body does on its own automatically, but we can take it off autopilot and breathe deeply. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Sound like I'm in a pregnancy class right now, but why don't you try it? Why don't you join and just do a little breathing with me right now. Check it out. It's going to be a little weird. You're in a crowd right now with strangers. We're going to make some noise together. That's okay. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Oh, everyone is doing it. All right. One more. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And now we want to get our bodies comfortable. You've been sitting a little while, so shake it out. Let's shake our hands here. Removers and the shakers, bring them up. And bring them back down again. All right. So our bodies are feeling comfortable. We're breathing out through our mouths. And now this is the last step of meditating. It's intense. Requires 2 eyelids, and you close them. So just for a minute, close your eyes with me right now. Your body should be feeling good. You're sitting comfortably and upright. We're doing our breathing. We're chilling out. And we're observing our thoughts. Right now, that's all we're doing. Maybe there's a lot of thoughts going around in there. There always is for me when I first close my eyes. Who's this person sitting next to me? I don't know. What drink am I going to get at the break? What am I going to have for lunch tomorrow? Maybe as you sit a little longer, the thoughts become deeper. And envision them, if you will, almost balloons going across a nice blue sky. Your thoughts are the balloons, and you're seeking the gap in between your thoughts. As we breathe, sit comfortably, and try to seek the gap in between our thoughts. I'm going to give us 30 seconds right now to just take that journey within, become one with the silence, and try to seek that gap in between our thoughts. All right, let's rub our hands together, get some energy going, maybe rub our eyes, some energy back to our face, moving around. All right. That wasn't too weird, was it? No one grew a beard or became a hippie or got demon-possessed or had to go sit in a cave in India for 4 or 5 years. Everyone in this room just meditated. So why should you meditate in life? It brings you to the present moment. That's really all we have in life, is the present moment. The past already happened, just a movie in your head. The future is undetermined. It's called the present because it's a gift. And in this present moment, if you do meditate, it makes you more calm, more stable, more able to deal with stress. Because believe me, stress doesn't stop when you become a meditator. Life is just the same, full of its ups and downs. You become more equipped to deal with that stress. Patience is just energy in reserve. So you build up your energy, and you build it up by closing those eyelids. It's free. Doesn't take any money. Filling up your 2 lungs with oxygen. Again, we're taking it off autopilot, and we're getting invigorated. Our body loves to have that fresh oxygen. And then we're taking a time out from always being in our body and always being in our brain and being a slave to our thoughts. Maybe it's 30 seconds you start out, what we just did. Maybe it's like going to a gym or becoming a runner. You build your way up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. A lot of people say, I am too busy. I do not have time to meditate. I have kids at home. Lock yourself in the bathroom. You'd be amazed. People don't actually come knocking on the door if you just want to grab 2 or 3 minutes, close the door, sit on the toilet, and meditate. How about driving to work in the morning? You get to work, you can take an extra 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, sit in your car, off, close your eyes, breathe deep. And again, it brings you to a space that's timeless, blissful, immortal, pure, free, forever. That's the practice of meditation. That's how to have inner peace and not have stress and worry. And I hope you all enjoyed your meditation and will become meditators. Thank you so much.